me for 2016, second quarter of 2016, I can't forget. He called me and my ex-manager, right? He showed me his account and he said, you've made 30 million naira. Right? In 2016, he said, you've made 30 million naira. And then he said, he knew I didn't know what was in my contract. So he used that against me. He said, you know what I'm going to do for you? He said, I'm going to do you a favor. That's what he said. At the time, he sold the car to me for 6 million naira. He gave me 1 million naira for maintenance, which is 7 million naira, right? That was the same car he told everybody that he gave to me. Like say he dashed me the car. He sold it to me for 6 million naira. Look at the year. Then he gave me money to maintain the car, 1 million naira. Then he borrowed me money to rent my apartment. Make una the year, make una nothing say all those nonsense when they talk for social media since how many years, say not true. He loaned me money to rent my apartment. I think the rent was about 1.5 million naira or 1.4. Then he gave me some money too for maintenance, like, to buy furniture or whatever it is. I think another 1 million naira. So when this guy told me that, I've made 30 million naira, he said, I'm going to do you a favor. Listen to me. He said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to split this money between the both of us. I'll split this one, then you can now start repaying me my money for the investment. This is a better thing the guy want to do for me. I said, okay. That was what he did to me in 2016. He splitted the money into two because it's 50-50, right? He splitted the 30 million naira into two. He took 15 million naira for himself. He gave my then manager, because my manager used to collect 15%, I think, from my money at the time. I can't remember how much my manager used to collect. He gave my manager his cut, her cut. Then he now told me the money I'm owing him. He collect the money for the car, the 7 million naira. He collect money for the apartment and some other miscellaneous money that I had borrowed from him. Bro, at the end of the collection, I didn't have any money left. That was how I started paying again. As of 2016, 30 million naira, according to what my contract states, which I later got to find out. My contract states that once I pay back 50% of the investment, that is when I start getting my 50% as my, as recoup, as my gain, right? Brother, this guy did not spend 60 million naira on me. Do you understand? He has the spreadsheet. He can show the world. Let him show the world how much he spent on me. So even if he had spent 60 million naira on me, which he didn't, 30 million naira would have offset the money. You understand me? 30 million naira would have offset the money. So all I needed to do was start now gaining, right? But no, that wasn't what he did. He tricked me and said, you know what, I want to do you a favor. Because you're owing me some money, I'm going to split this money as our returns, right? And then I take my 50%. And then the money that you have, that's supposed to be your own now, I'm going to use it to pay the debt if you watch his interview, he said, I gave her a house. I gave her a car. Like say he dashed me house, he dashed me car. That was the things he said in his interview. He made everybody think I was ungrateful for everything that he did for me. Me myself, I didn't know what was going on. I'm gonna be very sincere with everybody. When I did that interview in 2020, I was in Benin. I was so depressed. Now me know what I see for that record label now. I was so depressed. I didn't even really care about what was going on, to be sincere. I didn't care much about what was going on. It was later that I started to see, when I watched the interview that he did, I'm like, is this what you had to say about me? Did you forget? Like, how can you be so wicked to the extent that you change history? Like, Make person just change with make a person wipe history. Now what in Jude they do so. You are wiping history. You can wipe history to people, but you can't wipe history to God. He sees everything. He does. And that's one of the reasons why I'm still alive today, because God saw what me I didn't even see. Are you understanding me? He saw what I didn't even see, and he protected me against you all these years. But I'm not going to continue to keep you quiet. I'm not going to continue to keep you quiet. I don't owe you money. I don't owe you money. You are the one. Now you, they owe me money. Not be me, they owe you money.